I don't think people understand just how incredible Austria is. Austria is a country with a rich history, stunning natural beauty, and a vibrant culture. From the soaring Alps to the charming villages, Austria has something to offer every traveler. Over the next few chapters, we're going to take you on a journey to discover some of the most amazing places in this beautiful country. We'll explore majestic mountains, crystal clear lakes, and historic cities. Before we begin to explore Austria, please subscribe to our channel so you can keep up to date with all our upcoming travel videos. We've got a lot more adventures to share with you. So, pack your bags, grab your walking shoes, and get ready to experience the wonders of Austria. Am I the only one that didn't know about the breathtaking Margaritza Reservoir nestled high in the Austrian Alps? This stunning body of water with its emerald green surface is like a jewel set amidst the towering peaks. As you stand on the shores of the reservoir, you're greeted by breathtaking panoramic views. The air is crisp and clean, and the only sounds you'll hear are the gentle lapping of the water and the occasional chirp of a bird. It's the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life and simply soak in the tranquility of nature. I can just picture myself now, sitting on a rock, enjoying a relaxing picnic lunch. Of course, no adventure would be complete without a good old-fashioned picnic. And let me tell you, there's no better place to enjoy a crusty baguette, some local cheese, and a crisp Austrian white wine than with this view. I bet you didn't know the Margaritza Reservoir isn't just a pretty face. It's also an impressive feat of engineering. Built in the 1950s, the reservoir is an important source of hydroelectric power for the region. The dam itself is a marvel of modern construction, standing tall and proud against the backdrop of the mountains. It's a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to harness the power of nature. Now, I know what you're thinking, Ray. Dams aren't exactly known for their excitement, and you're right, they're not exactly thrill rides. But there's something awe-inspiring about standing at the foot of such a massive structure and contemplating the power it holds. It's a reminder that even in the most peaceful and serene settings, there's often a hidden story of human endeavor and innovation. Let's explore what makes this overlooked landmark so fascinating and why it deserves more attention. For the adventurous traveler, the Margaritza Reservoir is also a great starting point for hiking and biking trails. There are paths for all levels of fitness, so whether you're a seasoned hiker or just looking for a leisurely stroll, you'll find something to suit your taste. Imagine yourself trekking through lush alpine meadows, wildflowers blooming all around you. The air is filled with the scent of pine needles and fresh earth. And as you climb higher, the views just keep getting better and better. You might even spot some local wildlife like marmots or ibex along the way. Just remember to be respectful of their space and keep a safe distance. So whether you're looking for breathtaking views, a peaceful escape, or an active adventure, the Margaritza Reservoir is a must-see destination in Austria. What's something people don't know about Gottweig Abbey? Perched high above the Danube River, like a scene straight out of a fairy tale, sits Gottweig Abbey. This Benedictine monastery, with its grand Baroque architecture, has been a beacon of faith and culture for over 900 years. As you wind your way up the hill towards the abbey, you can't help but be impressed by its sheer scale and grandeur. The sprawling complex of buildings, with its towering spires and ornate facades, is a testament to the power and influence of the church in centuries past. Now I know what you're thinking. Ray, another church? Haven't we seen enough already? But trust me on this one, folks. Gottweig Abbey is no ordinary church. It's a masterpiece of Baroque architecture, and its interior is just as impressive as its exterior. Think soaring ceilings adorned with intricate frescoes, marble columns, and gilded statues. It's enough to make even the most jaded traveler say, wow. I bet you didn't know that Gottweig Abbey isn't just a feast for the eyes. It's also home to a world-renowned winery, producing some of Austria's finest wines for centuries. So, after you've explored the Abbey's many treasures, be sure to stop by the tasting room and sample some of their delicious vintages. And if you're lucky enough to visit during the summer months, you can even catch an opera performance in the Abbey's stunning Baroque theater. Imagine experiencing the magic of Mozart or Strauss under the stars, with the twinkling lights of the Danube Valley as your backdrop. Now that's what I call a truly unforgettable travel experience. So be sure to add Gottweig Abbey to your Austrian itinerary. All right, fellow adventurers, buckle up because we're headed to a place that's just breathtaking. YC Glacier Lake. Imagine this, crystal clear turquoise waters, so pure they practically sparkle, all nestled amidst towering mountains. The water is so clear, you can see the pebbles at the bottom, and the reflection of the sky and peaks creates a mesmerizing mirror effect. It's like something straight out of a postcard, and trust me, you'll be reaching for your camera every few steps. Every angle offers a new perspective, each more stunning than the last. Now, I know what you're thinking. A glacier lake? Sounds chilly, right? Well, it is, but that's part of the charm. The crisp air invigorates your senses and makes you feel truly alive. Well, yeah, the water might be a tad brisk, but the views, absolutely worth braving a little goosebump or two. The surrounding snow-capped peaks and the serene atmosphere make it a perfect spot for some quiet reflection. Plus, imagine the bragging rights you'll have back home. Telling your friends and family about your adventure to this icy paradise will surely make you the envy of many. Oh, this old thing. Just a photo I snapped at a glacier lake in Austria. No big deal. But in reality, it is a big deal. A memory you'll cherish forever. And speaking of photos, YC Glacier Lake is an Instagrammer's dream come true. The vibrant colors, the dramatic landscapes, and the pristine environment make every shot a masterpiece. Every angle is a picture-perfect moment waiting to happen. Whether you're capturing the sunrise casting a golden glow over the lake, or the mist rolling in from the mountains, each moment is unique. So, get those filters ready, folks, because you're about to flood your feed with some serious wanderlust-inducing shots. Your followers will be in awe of the natural beauty you're sharing. Just remember, while you're busy capturing the perfect selfie, take a moment to soak it all in. Put the camera down for a bit and let your senses absorb the tranquility and majesty of this place. Breathe in that fresh mountain air, listen to the gentle lapping of the water, and let the beauty of this place wash over you. It's not just about the photos, it's about the experience, the connection with nature, and the memories you'll carry with you long after you've left. What's something people don't know about glacier lakes? Well, my friend, you're in for a treat. YC Glacier Lake isn't just a pretty face, it's also an adventurer's playground. For the thrill seekers out there, how about a little glacier hiking? Yeah, you heard me right. Strap on your sturdiest boots and get ready to conquer some ice. Don't worry, there are trails for all levels, so you don't need to be a seasoned mountaineer to experience this. If heights aren't your thing, no worries. Hop aboard a boat tour and glide across the lake's surface. You'll get jaw-dropping views from a whole new perspective. Keep an eye out for local wildlife. You might even spot a curious marmot or two peeking out from the rocks. And for those who prefer a more laid-back experience, simply find a comfy spot by the shore, unpack a picnic lunch, and soak up the sun. Remember, it's all about finding your own pace and enjoying the journey. Why are there not more people talking about the breathtaking beauty of the Austrian Alps? As the day winds down and the sun begins its descent, casting long shadows over the mountains, take a moment to appreciate the magic of this place. YC Glacier Lake truly is a testament to the raw beauty of the Austrian Alps. And hey, while you're at it, why not raise a glass or a stein, as they say here, to the memories you've made? Whether you spent the day hiking, boating, or simply soaking up the scenery, this is a place that stays with you long after you've said Auf Wiedersehen. So there you have it, my friends. YC Glacier Lake, a destination that's as refreshing as a snowball in summer and just as unforgettable. Next up, we're off to chase some waterfalls. And trust me, you won't want to miss this one. Until then, happy travels. Next up, Gollinger Wasserfall. This hidden gem nestled in the heart of Austria is a must-see. This waterfall doesn't hold back. With its powerful torrents crashing into the pool below, it's a sight to behold. Imagine a cascade of water, plunging down from a height that'll make your jaw drop, creating a thunderous roar that echoes through the valley. All surrounded by lush greenery. The forest around it is so dense and vibrant, it feels like stepping into another world. It's like stepping into a scene from an epic movie, where every corner you turn reveals a new breathtaking view. Only this time, you're the star. You can stand right at the edge, feeling the mist on your face and take in the grandeur of nature's power. Now, I've seen my fair share of waterfalls in my travels, from the mighty Niagara to the serene falls in the Amazon. But there's something special about Gollinger Wasserfall. It's not just the height or the volume of water. Maybe it's the sheer power of the water. The way it rushes down with such force that you can feel the ground tremble beneath your feet. Or maybe it's the way the sunlight dances on the mist, creating a rainbow effect. It's like nature's own light show, a spectacle that leaves you in awe. Whatever it is, this place is pure magic. The combination of the roaring water, the lush greenery, and the shimmering mist creates an enchanting atmosphere. And hey, if you happen to get a little wet from the spray, don't sweat it. It's all part of the experience, a refreshing reminder of nature's raw beauty. Just consider it a free, refreshing shower, courtesy of Mother Nature. It's a moment to embrace, to feel alive and connected to the world around you. Just maybe leave your electronics tucked away safely in your bag, because trust me, you don't want an impromptu dip for your phone too. Unless you do want an impromptu dip for your phone. Water and electronics don't mix well, and it's better to be safe than sorry. So, pack your sense of adventure, bring along your curiosity and your love for nature, and maybe a raincoat if you're feeling cautious, because you never know when the spray might catch you off guard. And get ready to experience the awe-inspiring beauty of Gollinger Wasserfall. It's a place that will leave you with memories to cherish and stories to tell. You need to watch this if you struggle with finding the perfect hiking destination. As you catch your breath at the top and take in the beauty of the waterfall from above, you'll realize something. Gollinger Wasserfall isn't just a waterfall, it's an experience. It's a reminder that sometimes the most rewarding journeys are the ones that challenge us, both physically and mentally. So whether you choose to admire its beauty from afar or conquer the climb to the top, Gollinger Wasserfall is a destination that will leave you feeling refreshed, invigorated, and maybe just a little bit closer to nature. And hey, if you do decide to tackle the hike, reward yourself with a nice cold Austrian beer at the bottom. You've earned it. Now pack your sense of wonder, because our next stop will have you reflecting on the beauty of Austria's natural wonders. Literally, stay tuned. Welcome, my friends, to Hintere Gossossi, a lake so stunning it's like Mother Nature herself decided to create the perfect reflection pool. We've seen some amazing sights so far, but this one's special. Imagine this, a pristine alpine lake, its surface as smooth as glass, reflecting the towering peaks of the Dachstein Mountains like a mirror. It's enough to make you question if you're looking at a postcard or real life. Spoiler alert, it's real, and it's even more breathtaking in person. Now I know what you're thinking. Ray, you always say every place is amazing. And you know what? I do. Because honestly, when you travel with an open heart and a sense of adventure, every destination has its own unique charm. But Hintere Gossossi, it's in a league of its own. So take a deep breath of that fresh mountain air, find a comfortable spot by the water's edge, and let the tranquility of this place wash over you. Trust me, you'll understand why they call this place the Jewel of the Dachstein. I don't think people understand the true magic of Hintere Gossossi. It's not just about breathtaking scenery. It's also a place for quiet contemplation, a chance to disconnect from the hustle and bustle of everyday life and reconnect with nature, and maybe even yourself. Take a leisurely stroll along the shores of the lake, listen to the gentle lapping of the water, and feel your worries melt away. It's amazing how a little bit of nature can do wonders for the soul. For those feeling a bit more adventurous, there are plenty of hiking trails that wind their way through the surrounding forests and mountains. Pack a picnic lunch, lace up your boots, and discover hidden waterfalls and panoramic views that'll leave you speechless. And hey, if you happen to stumble upon a particularly picturesque spot, why not take a moment for a little self-reflection? After all, with scenery this stunning, you're bound to have some profound thoughts. Or you could just snap a selfie, no judgment here. This is gonna blow your mind. As the sun begins to set, casting a warm glow over the mountains and painting the sky in hues of orange, pink, and purple, you'll realize something special. Hintere Gossossi is more than just a lake. It's a memory in the making. So whether you spend your time here hiking, picnicking, or simply soaking up the scenery, remember to capture the moment. And I don't just mean with your camera. Capture it in your heart, in your mind, and in the stories you'll tell for years to come. Hintere Gossossi is a place that stays with you long after you've said Auf Wiedersehen. And trust me, after experiencing its beauty firsthand, you'll be counting down the days until you can say Grüß Gott once again. Next up, we're off to a lake that's so clear, It's like looking into a mirror. And no, I'm not talking about Hinterher Gossassi again, although it would be hard to top. Stay tuned. You need to hear this if you're a nature lover. Of all the stunning alpine lakes Austria has to offer, Spiegelssee holds a special kind of magic. You see, Spiegelssee literally translates to mirror lake, and let me tell you, the name couldn't be more fitting. This lake is so still and clear, it's like Mother Nature herself polished it to a shine. Now, I've seen my fair share of lakes in my travels, but there's something truly mesmerizing about Spiegelssee. Imagine this: towering mountains, capped with snow even in the summer, reflected perfectly in the water below. It's like gazing into another world, one where the mountains touch the sky on both ends. A word of advice for my fellow travelers: bring your camera, and I mean a good one. This is a scene you'll want to capture and savor long after you've returned home. And don't forget to pack a picnic. There's nothing quite like enjoying a simple lunch with a view that's anything but. Everybody is looking for a place to unwind and find peace, and Spiegelssee is just the spot. Now, you might be tempted to just stand there and stare at your reflection all day, and who could blame you? But Spiegelssee has more to offer than just good looks. There's a lovely walking path that circles the lake, perfect for a leisurely stroll after you've had your fill of the scenery. As you wander along the path, take a moment to breathe in that fresh mountain air. It's invigorating, isn't it? And listen closely. You might just hear the gentle tinkling of cowbells in the distance, a quintessential sound of the Austrian Alps. Keep your eyes peeled for local wildlife too. You might spot a curious marmot peeking out from behind a rock, or if you're lucky, even a majestic bird of prey soaring overhead. It's these little encounters that truly make a trip memorable. I bet you didn't know that Spiegelssee is one of the most photogenic spots in Austria. Of course, no trip to Spiegelssee would be complete without snapping a few photos. And trust me, you won't have to search hard for the perfect backdrop. Every angle at Spiegelssee is postcard worthy, I guarantee it. But here's a little tip from a seasoned traveler. Put down the camera every once in a while and just soak it all in. Sometimes, the best way to experience a place is through your own eyes, not through the lens. Spiegelssee is more than just a pretty picture. It's a place to reconnect with nature, to find a moment of peace, and to appreciate the simple beauty of our world. And hey, if you happen to get a few great selfies along the way, well, that's just a bonus, isn't it? If you've come this far into the video, you must be a travel enthusiast like me. So if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our channel for more amazing travel videos. You need to watch this if you struggle with finding the perfect adventure. All right, fellow adventurers, buckle up because we're heading high into the Austrian Alps to conquer the mighty Dachstein mountain. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this isn't a walk in the park. This is a mountain that demands respect and a bit of physical exertion. But trust me, the views from the top, worth every huff and puff. There are a few different ways to reach the summit. You can take a scenic cable car ride, which offers breathtaking views of the surrounding peaks. But for those of you feeling a bit more adventurous, I highly recommend tackling one of the many hiking trails. Just imagine crisp mountain air filling your lungs as you wind your way through lush meadows, past sparkling streams, with the summit always beckoning you forward. It's not just about the destination, folks. It's about the journey. You need to hear this if you're a nature lover. Once you reach the top of Dachstein Mountain, prepare to have your breath taken away. And I don't mean just from the altitude. The panoramic views from up here are simply awe-inspiring. You can see for miles in every direction, a vast expanse of jagged peaks, verdant valleys, and glaciers glistening under the sun. Now this is what I call a room with a view. You'll feel like you're on top of the world, and in a way you are. It's a humbling experience standing on that summit, realizing just how grand and awe-inspiring nature can be. And hey, while you're up there, why not send a postcard? Imagine the look on your friends' faces when they receive a postcard from the top of Dachstein Mountain. They'll be green with envy, especially if you brag about the apple strudel you enjoyed at the summit restaurant. What's something people don't know about Dachstein Mountain? It's more than just a pretty face, folks. It's also a playground for adventure seekers. In the summer months, you can explore miles of hiking and biking trails, each one more scenic than the last. And if you're feeling really daring, you can even try your hand at paragliding. Now, I'm all for embracing new experiences, but even I might have to draw the line at jumping off a perfectly good mountain. But hey, if soaring through the air like a majestic eagle is your thing, then Dastine Mountain is the place to do it. Just remember, safety first. Always check the weather conditions, let someone know your plans, and make sure you have the proper equipment and experience before embarking on any adventurous activities. After all, we want you to return home with incredible memories, not a cast. What's something people don't know about the Schlegeisspeicher? Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to witness a sight that's both beautiful and impressive. The Schlegeisspeicher, a testament to human ingenuity nestled high in the heart of the Austrian Alps. Now I know what you're thinking. A dam? Ray, what's so exciting about a dam? Well, my friends, this isn't just any dam. The Schlegeisspeicher is a curved arch gravity dam, a marvel of engineering that stands at a staggering 131 meters tall. Just imagine the sheer scale of it, holding back millions of cubic meters of water. It's enough to make you feel a little bit insignificant, in a good way, of course. But it's not just the size of the Schlegeisspeicher that's impressive. It's also the setting. The dam is located at the end of a picturesque valley, surrounded by towering mountains that seem to touch the sky. It's a sight that'll stay with you long after you've left. Why are there not more people talking about the Schlegeisspeicher reservoir? Well, my friends, the Schlegeisspeicher is more than just a pretty face. The reservoir behind the dam offers a whole host of recreational activities. Feeling adventurous? Rent a kayak or a rowboat and explore the crystal-clear waters at your own pace. You might even spot some fish swimming below the surface. Or if you prefer to keep your feet on dry land, there are plenty of hiking trails that wind their way around the reservoir, offering stunning views of the dam and the surrounding mountains. And for those of you who prefer a more leisurely experience, there's nothing quite like finding a peaceful spot on the shore, unpacking a picnic basket, and simply soaking up the scenery. It's a great way to escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life and reconnect with nature. This is gonna blow your mind. As you stand there, gazing out at the Schlegeisspeicher and the breathtaking landscape that surrounds it, take a moment to appreciate the power of nature and the ingenuity of humankind too. It's a reminder that we're just a small part of something much larger than ourselves. And hey, while you're at it, why not snap a few photos? The Schlegeisspeicher makes for a pretty impressive backdrop, don't you think? Just be sure to tag your photos on social media so all your friends can be jealous of your amazing Austrian adventure. The Schlegeisspeicher is one of those places that has something to offer everyone, whether you're an adrenaline junkie, a nature lover, or simply looking for a unique and awe-inspiring destination. The Schlegeisspeicher is sure to leave a lasting impression. So what are you waiting for? Add it to your Austrian itinerary today. You need to hear this if you're a history buff or a lover of grand architecture, because we're about to step into the world of emperors and empresses at the Schönbrunn Palace in Vienna. This place is like Austria's version of Versailles, dripping with history and grandeur. Built in the 17th century, Schönbrunn was the summer residence of the Habsburg rulers. And let me tell you, these folks knew how to live it up. We're talking over 1,400 rooms, folks. I can only imagine the servants playing hide and seek in this place. But seriously, the palace is a masterpiece of Baroque architecture, with its iconic yellow facade and sprawling gardens. You'll wander through ornate halls adorned with frescoes and gilded everything. You might even start humming Strauss waltzes as you imagine yourself twirling in a grand ballroom. So, put on your fanciest imaginary tiara and get ready to explore the opulent world of the Habsburgs. You need to watch this if you struggle with finding the perfect garden escape. I'm talking 430 acres of perfectly manicured lawns, colorful flower beds, and whimsical fountains. It's like stepping into a fairy tale. You can easily spend a whole afternoon getting lost in this green paradise. Stroll along the tree-lined avenues, get lost in the hedge maze, or grab a coffee and relax by one of the many fountains. And hey, if you're feeling particularly romantic, you might even rent a rowboat on the palace pond. Keep an eye out for the Gloriette, a beautiful structure perched on a hilltop overlooking the gardens. It offers some of the best views of the palace and the surrounding city. Trust me, you'll want to have your camera ready for this one. So put on your walking shoes and get ready to experience the beauty and tranquility of the Schönbrunn Gardens. It's the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle of the city and enjoy a little slice of nature. I don't think people understand just how luxurious the Habsburgs' lifestyle was. Well, let's just say they didn't skimp on the luxuries. As you wander through the palace rooms, you'll get a glimpse into their lavish lifestyle. You'll see the opulent apartments of Emperor Franz Joseph and his beloved Sisi, the stunning Hall of Mirrors where Mozart himself once performed, and the grand dining hall where they hosted lavish banquets. You might even start to feel a little envious of their royal lifestyle. But hey, even if you can't spend the night in a palace, you can still get a taste of the good life. Stop by the Schönbrunn Palace Cafe for a slice of Sachertorte and a Viennese coffee. It's the perfect way to end your royal adventure. So there you have it, folks. Schönbrunn Palace, a place where history, art, and nature collide to create an unforgettable experience. After a visit here, you might just start expecting your breakfast on a silver platter. Get ready, we're off to our next destination. Okay, art lovers, get ready to feast your eyes on the Albertina. This place is like a giant treasure chest overflowing with masterpieces. You'll find works by some of the biggest names in art history, from Michelangelo to Picasso. Talk about an art lover's dream. Now, the Albertina isn't your stuffy, old-fashioned museum. It's housed in a grand Habsburg palace, but inside it's bright, modern, and engaging. You can wander through centuries of art history, from Renaissance drawings to Impressionist paintings. It's really a journey through the evolution of artistic expression. And hey, if you're like me and sometimes feel a little lost in the art world, don't worry. The Albertina does a great job of providing context and explanations for the artwork. You'll leave feeling like you actually learned something, not just wandered past a bunch of expensive paintings. So, put on your comfy shoes, grab an audio guide, and get ready to soak up some culture. You might even surprise yourself with how much you enjoy it. Why are there not more people talking about the incredible collection of graphic arts at the Albertina? We're talking thousands of drawings, watercolors, and prints from some of the most celebrated artists in history. You can get up close and personal with Dürer's intricate engravings, marvel at the delicate watercolors of Klimt, and lose yourself in the vibrant world of Impressionism with works by Degas and Monet. It's amazing to think that these pieces of paper, some of them centuries old, offer a glimpse into the minds of these artistic masters. You can practically feel their passion and creativity radiating from each stroke. And hey, if you're feeling inspired after your visit, why not pick up a print or postcard from the gift shop? It's a great way to take a little piece of the Albertina home with you. Now, the Albertina itself is a work of art. Housed in a former Habsburg palace, it boasts stunning architecture and opulent interiors. Just imagine strolling through those grand halls, once graced by emperors and empresses. And don't miss the views from the Albertina Terrace. From here you can soak up panoramic vistas of Vienna's charming cityscape. It's the perfect spot to catch your breath after a whirlwind tour of art history and enjoy the beauty of this magnificent city. You know, sometimes I feel like museums can be a bit overwhelming, but the Albertina strikes a nice balance. It's grand and impressive, but also welcoming and accessible. Whether you're an art aficionado or just looking for a dose of culture, the Albertina is a must-see in Vienna. You might even find yourself channeling your inner art critic by the end of your visit. What's something people don't know about one of Vienna's most iconic landmarks, St. Charles's Church, also known as Karlskirche? This Baroque masterpiece is a sight to behold, with its towering dome, grand facade, and ornate decorations. Now, the story behind this church is pretty fascinating. It was built in the 18th century after a devastating plague swept through Vienna. Emperor Charles VI vowed to build a magnificent church dedicated to St. Charles Borromeo, the patron saint of protection against plagues. And boy, did they deliver. The church is a testament to the opulence and grandeur of the Habsburg era. It's a bit like stepping back in time to a period of emperors, empresses, and lavish court life. I'm sure you've heard the news. St. Charles's Church is a marvel of architectural detail. Every inch of this church, both inside and out, is adorned with intricate carvings, sculptures, and frescoes. As you approach the church, take a moment to admire the two towering columns flanking the entrance. They're decorated with spiraling reliefs depicting scenes from the life of St. Charles Borromeo. It's like a giant stone-carved comic book. And inside, prepare to be dazzled by the soaring ceilings covered in vibrant frescoes depicting scenes from the Bible. The play of light and shadow, the rich colors, and the sheer scale of it all is truly breathtaking. It's no wonder that St. Charles's Church is considered one of the finest examples of Baroque architecture in all of Europe. It's a symphony in stone, a testament to the artistry and craftsmanship of a past era. You will feel the grandeur and opulence of St. Charles's Church. What I find truly special is the sense of peace and serenity that washes over you when you step inside. Despite its size and grandeur, there's a sense of intimacy and tranquility within its walls. It's the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle of the city and simply be present in the moment. Take a seat on one of the pews, close your eyes, and just listen to the silence. You might hear the faint echo of footsteps or the soft murmur of prayers, but mostly, you'll hear the sound of your own breath and the beating of your own heart. It's a reminder that amidst the grandeur and chaos of life, there's always a place for quiet contemplation and reflection. And that was a whirlwind tour of some of Austria's most amazing places. From stunning natural wonders to architectural marvels, Austria has something to offer every kind of traveler. I hope this video has inspired you to add Austria to your travel bucket list. And if you're planning a trip, be sure to check out the other destinations that will appear on your screen soon. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so to keep up with all our upcoming travel videos. Thanks for watching and see you in the next adventure. Check out these other videos you might enjoy. Leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear about your personal experiences in Austria, whether it's a favorite city, a charming spot you discovered, or a memory that really stood out. Or if Austria's still on your bucket list, share the places you're most excited to explore. And if you've got any travel tips or recommendations, especially for first-time visitors to Austria, feel free to drop those too. I love hearing your stories and connecting with fellow travelers, so don't be shy. Leave a comment and let's keep the conversation going.